This is exercise 8.2 of chapter 8, class 9th mathematics. The name of the chapter is quadrilaterals. For this exercise 8.2, you must know about the midpoint theorem and converse of midpoint theorem and all the properties of parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, square, and congruency rules of triangles. Then only we can do this exercise. And the question number 1 is on your screen. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which P, Q, R, and S are midpoints of the side AB, BC, CD, and DA. See figure. And AC is diagonal. Show that SR is parallel to AC, SR is half of AC, and PQ is parallel equal to SR. And third is PQRS is a parallelogram. Sometimes in the question diagram is given, sometimes diagram is not given, so we have to draw the diagram ourselves. That is why we have to visualize this question first. What is given? Say a quadrilateral, any type, any kind of quadrilateral is given. Mark the quadrilateral ABCD, though the diagram is given with the question. ABCD एक quadrilateral है और AC इसका diagonal है and this is diagonal AC. P, Q, R और S, AB, BC, CD और AD के respectively midpoints हैं. So midpoints को हम join करते हैं. The midpoints of AB, BC, and CD. The midpoint of AD is S. The midpoint of CD is R. The midpoint of BC is Q. And the midpoint of AB is P. See here. We have to prove. See here, एक midpoint को join करने से एक quadrilateral बना है PQ, QR, SR and SP. ये प्रूव करना है इसमें. देखिए पहले ये प्रूव करना है कि ये जो SR है ये डायगोनल AC का पैरेलल है. ये भी प्रूव करना है दिस SR इज हाफ ऑफ डायगोनल AC. सेकंड में प्रूव करना है SR और PQ इक्वल है और फिर ये प्रूव करना है PQRS इज अ पैरेललोग्राम. इट इज रियली वेरी सिंपल. हाउ टू डू? फर्स्ट वी राइट व्हाट इज गिवन, क्योंकि आपको एग्जाम में एक्सप्लेन करके आना होता है, राइट करके आना होता है. सो राइट गिवन ABCD is a quadrilateral in which P, Q, R, and S are midpoints of sides AB, BC, CD, and DA respectively. It is given. प्रूव क्या करना है ये भी देखिए, आप एक क्वेश्चन में ही है. वी हैव टू प्रूव दिस. First, SR is parallel to AC. Second, SR is half of AC. Second, PQ is equal to SR. And third, PQRS is a parallelogram. How to prove? Say, this S is midpoint of AD. R is midpoint of DC. It is given. That is why, and this is AC. So we can say here, see here, we are taking triangle DA. We are taking this triangle. In triangle DAC, S is midpoint of AD, R is midpoint of CD. That is why by midpoint theorem, this SR will be parallel to AC, third side AC, and this SR will be half of AC by midpoint theorem only. So In triangle DAC, R is midpoint of DC and S is midpoint of DA. That is why SR is parallel to AC and SR is half of AC by midpoint theorem and first part is proved. केवल इतना लिखना है और ये आपका फर्स्ट पार्ट प्रूव होता है. फॉर द सेकेंड पार्ट, say here. Again, we can take triangle. We can take triangle A, B, and C. P is midpoint of AB and Q is midpoint of BC. That is why by midpoint theorem, this PQ will be half of AC and PQ will be parallel to AC. जैसे इस ट्राइंगल में था DAC में S midpoint of AD, R midpoint of CD. So SR वो is equal to half of AC and parallel to AC. Similarly, in triangle ABC, PQ is half of AC and parallel to AC. In triangle BAC, P is midpoint of AB and Q is midpoint of BC. So PQ is parallel to AC and PQ is half of AC. Here, you will see that PQ is half of AC and SR is also half of AC. Half of AC is equal to half of AC. That is why we can say PQ is equal to SR. और हमें सेकंड में यही प्रूव करना है. So now we can write PQ is equal to SR. Second part is proved. Again, you say what we have proved here, that this PQ, now you have to take the, you have to consider the quadrilateral PQRS. Here we can say that this PQ is equal to SR and this PQ is parallel to AC is parallel to SR. So this PQ is parallel to SR. PQRS में ये PQSR इक्वल भी है और PQSR पैरेलल भी है. That is why we can say that PQ is equal to SR. Similarly, PS is equal to QR. आप ये भी यूज कर सकते हैं जिस तरह से ये PQ और SR इक्वल है, उसी तरह से if I join this diagonal, इस डायगोनल को मैं ज्वाइन करूं तो ये जो लाइन होगी ये PS और ये RQ दोनों इक्वल होगी. When the process is same, we write the word similarly. Both pairs of opposite sides of quadrilateral PQRS are equal. So PQRS is a parallelogram. किसी भी quadrilateral में अगर both pairs of opposite sides equal होती हैं तो वो quadrilateral parallelogram होता है. That's all. So PQRS is a parallelogram and we have proved here the third part. That's all for question number 1. Very important question. Question number 2. ABCD is a rhombus and PQR and S are the midpoints of side AB, BC, CD and DA respectively. Show that the quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle. A quadrilateral in which if all sides are equal is called a rhombus, and a quadrilateral in which if each angle is 90 degrees is called a rectangle. So we have to visualize this. We have to draw the figure for it. So first of all, what is given? It is given that ABCD is a rhombus. The figure will be like this. A in which P, Q, R, and S are respectively the midpoints of side AB, BC, CD, and DA respectively. So this point is like D, C, B, A. This A, B, C, D is a rhombus, means all sides are equal, means AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA. Midpoint AB is P, Q, R and S. So ये साइड्स के मिड पॉइंट है, इनको आप ज्वाइन करिए, एक और कोऑर्डिनेटर बनेगा। हमें ये प्रूव करना है कि ये जो कोऑर्डिनेटर बना है पी क्यू आर एस, जो रोम्बस की साइड्स के मिड पॉइंट को ज्वाइन करने से बना है, दिस विल बी ए रेक्टेंगल। मींस वी कैन से that if each angle is 90 degree, we can prove that PQRS is a rectangle. This can be done in many ways, but out of many ways, I have to take only one way. Or other ways also there, that PQRS, first we can prove PQRS parallelogram. If and one angle we can prove it 90 degree, then it will be a rectangle. See, what construction is required and what is to prove. Join the diagonals AD and BD. दो तरीके से हम कर सकते थे इसमें। मैं जिसमें प्रूव बताऊंगा उसमें इसको कंस्ट्रक्शन को करने की आपको जरूरत नहीं थी, फिर भी इन ट्राइंगल डी एस आर, देखिए डी एस आर, एडी और डी सी इक्वल है, ऑल साइड्स ऑफ रोम्बस आर इक्वल, so ds will be equal to dr because midpoints half of ad is equal to half of cd. It means ds is equal to dr. So since this dr is equal to ds, in place of writing opposite sides of a rhombus are equal, we can say sides of rhombus are equal. ds is equal to dr. देखिए ds is equal to dr. When two sides are equal of a triangle, then their opposite angles are also equal. Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So this angle will, if x, then this angle will also be x. The reason is angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Similarly, in this triangle CQR, CR is equal to CQ. That is why this angle R will be equal to this angle Q, because angles opposite to equal sides of a triangle are equal. So now we can take triangle CRQ. CR is equal to CQ. Sides of rhombus are equal. जब दो साइड इक्वल हो जाती है किसी ट्राइंगल में, तो उनके अपोजिट एंगल भी इक्वल होंगे. सो दिस एंगल विल बी इक्वल टू दिस एंगल. If this angle is y, then this angle is also y degree. राइट. ऐसा करने के बाद अब देखिए हम क्या करते हैं. हम ये दो ट्राइंगल लेते हैं, डी एस आर, एंगल एक्स प्लस एंगल एक्स प्लस एंगल डी. By angle sum property, their sum will be 180 degree. Similarly, in triangle CRQ, angle Y plus angle C, their sum will also be 180 degree. Also, because ABCD is a rhombus, rhombus is also a parallelogram, and that is why angle D plus angle C, their sum will be 180 degree co-interior angles. Angle D plus angle C will be 180 degree. इन तीनों चीजों का यूज करके हम इसको फाइंड आउट करने की कोशिश करेंगे. देखिए, सो नाउ एंगल एक्स प्लस एंगल एस डी आर कितना हुआ? 180 डिग्री. सी द फिगर बाय एंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी. एंगल y प्लस एंगल क्यू सी आर, that is 180 degree. That is by angle sum property. Now इन दोनों को ऐड करिए. Adding this and this, I can give now twice of angle x plus SDR 180 degree. So twice of x plus SDR, that is 180 degree. And similarly, twice of y plus angle QCR is equal to 180 degree. So y plus angle QCR, that is 180 degree. अब इन दोनों को ऐड करिए, दिस एंड दिस. x plus SDR plus y plus QRC, that is 300 degree. 180 plus 180, that is 300 degree. देखिए, इनका सम 180 डिग्री है, इनका सम 180 डिग्री है. 180 प्लस 180 360. ऐड करिएगा, twice of x plus twice of y plus SDR plus QRC, that is 360 degree. But angle SDR, as I told you, what is their sum? This plus this is 180 degree. So in place of angle SDR plus angle QRC, we can put 180 degree. So SDR plus QRC is 180 degree. That is why twice of x plus twice of y plus 180 is equal to 360 degree. So twice of x plus twice of y, that is 180 degree. So what is x plus y? 2 से डिवाइड करिए, 2, so x plus y is equal to 90 डिग्री. अब देखिए, अब हम इस फिगर की तरफ वापस आते हैं. ये x और ये y, इन दोनों का सम 90 डिग्री. बट दिस एंगल प्लस दिस एंगल प्लस दिस एंगल forming a straight line. So this angle plus this angle r plus y, the sum will be 180 degree. तो एंगल एस आर क्यू इज इक्वल टू 90 डिग्री. क्योंकि 90 एक्स प्लस वाई 90 है, तो ये एंगल 90 का होगा. इस पी क्यू आर एस कोऑर्डिनेटर में ये एक एंगल हमने 90 प्रूव किया. सिमिलरली दिस एंगल विल बी 90 डिग्री. सिमिलरली दिस एंगल विल बी 90 डिग्री. Similarly, this angle will be 9 degrees. So all angles will be 9 degrees. This angle is 9 degrees. So सिमिलरली ऑल एंगल्स विल बी 9 डिग्री, और किसी भी क्वाड्रिलेटरल में सारे एंगल 9 डिग्री हो जाते हैं तो दैट क्वाड्रिलेटरल बिकम्स ए rectangle. That is why PQRS is a rectangle and it is proved. Proved. That's all for this question. ABCD is a rhombus. P, Q, R, and S are midpoints of side AB, BC, CD, and DA respectively. Show that the quadrilateral formed by joining the point PQRS will be a rhombus. फिगर को विजुलाइज करते हैं. What is given? एक रोम्बस है, सॉरी एक रेक्टेंगल है ABCD. In rhombus, each angle is 9 degree and diagonals are equal. Please keep its property. Diagonals of rectangle are equal, each angle 9 degree and a rectangle is a parallelogram. ये सारी प्रॉपर्टी हमें लर्न रखनी होंगी. ए बी बी सी सी डी उनके मिड पॉइंट को ज्वाइन करने से एक क्वाड्रिलेटरल बनेगा. पहले हमने डायगोनल ज्वाइन कर दिए, लेकिन क्या बनता है देखिए. You take the midpoints of side AB, BC, CD of this rectangle. This point is S, P, Q, R. हमें प्रूव करना है कि ये जो P, Q, R, S एक मिड पॉइंट को ज्वाइन करने से एक कोऑर्डिनेटर बना है. मिड पॉइंट है साइड, मिड पॉइंट ऑफ द sides of rectangle. We have to prove that this PQRS is a parallelogram. पैरेललोग्राम को प्रूव करने के लिए जरूरी है कि हम ये प्रूव करें कि इसकी सारी साइड्स इक्वल है. कैसे प्रूव करते हैं हम बाद में लिखेंगे, पहले मैं इसको एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूं. हाउ टू प्रूव. से द डायगोनल्स ऑफ अ रेक्टेंगल आर इक्वल. ये AC और ये BD इक्वल है क्योंकि ये रेक्टेंगल है. बाय मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम वी कैन से दैट AC का हाफ हो गया SR, AC का हाफ हो गया PQ, सो SR और PQ इक्वल हुए. इसी तरह से डायगोनल BD का हाफ हो गया SP और ये हो गया RQ. वाई? यूजिंग द मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम. ABCD is a rectangle and PQRS and S are midpoints of side AB, BC, CD, and DA, respectively. To prove that PQRS is a rhombus. How to prove? Diagonal AC is equal to diagonal BD. We know that diagonals of a rectangle are equal. In triangle ADC, R and S are midpoints of side CD and DA. And in triangle ABC, P and Q are midpoints of the side AB and BC. That is why twice of SR is equal to twice of PQ is equal to AC by midpoint theorem. ये AC, this side AC will be double of SR, will be double of SQ because of midpoint theorem. Similarly, twice of SP is equal to twice of RQ, that is BD. अगर हम ये डायगोनल लें तो ये डायगोनल देखिए SP का भी डबल होगा बाय मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम एंड दिस विल बी डबल ऑफ RQ. बट वी नो दैट AC इज इक्वल टू BD. Diagonals of a rectangle are equal. So twice of SR is equal to twice of PQ is equal to twice of SP is equal to twice of RQ. Twice को हटा दीजिएगा. So further we can say that PQ is equal to SP is equal to SR is equal to RQ. All sides are equal. SR is equal to RQ is equal to PQ is equal to PS. A quadrilateral having all sides equal is a rhombus. That is why PQRS is a rhombus, hence proved. That's all for this question. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC, BD is diagonal, and E is the midpoint of AD. A line is drawn through E parallel to AB, intersecting BC at F. See figure. Show that F is the midpoint of BC. ये फिगर है, इसको हम विजुलाइज करेंगे, इसको एक्सप्लेन करता हूं क्या क्वेश्चन है ये. ABCD is a trapezium. Trapezium means one pair of opposite side is parallel, and it is given that these three sides are E is midpoint of AB. यहां पे ये तीनों साइड पैरेलल हैं. This, this and this. F AD का मिड पॉइंट है और ये लाइन पैरेलल है, तो हमें प्रूव करना होगा कि F BC का मिड पॉइंट है. What is given? ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC, BD is diagonal, and E is the midpoint of AD. To prove F is midpoint of BC, how to prove? Do you know converse of midpoint theorem? उससे होना है ये. So let BD intersect EF at G. This point is G. In triangle BAD, see, BAD, B E is midpoint of AD. This EZ is parallel to AB, it is given. That is why G is midpoint of BD by converse of midpoint theorem. Now in triangle, this BCD, GF, because this line is parallel to this line, so GF is parallel to DC. G is already midpoint of BD, we have proved, so F will be midpoint of BC by converse of midpoint theorem. Hence proved. That's all this about this question number 4. Very simple. In parallelogram ABCD, E is midpoint of AB, F is midpoint of DC, and BD is diagonal. We have to prove that this AF and EC trisect the diagonal BD. Trisect means divide into three equal parts, means we have to prove that DP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. What is given? We write ABCD is a parallelogram. E and F are the midpoints of side AB and CD respectively. To show AF and EC trisect the diagonal BD, it is given in the question. Proof. First of all, what we do, we consider the quadrilateral, this one. See here. This AB is parallel to DC. That is why AF is equal to FC. Sorry, parallel AF is parallel to FC. ये AF और FC पैरेलल है. Number one. Number two, since in parallelogram opposite sides are equal, so AB is equal to DC. F is midpoint of DC, E is midpoint of AB, so half of AB is equal to half of DC. So we can say that this AF is equal to F. In quadrilateral A, E, C, F, this opposite side A, E and FC are equal as well as are parallel. That is why A, E, C, F is a parallelogram. पहले हमें ये प्रूव करना पड़ेगा कि ए ई सी एफ एक पैरेललोग्राम है. तो ए ई सी एफ इज ए पैरेललोग्राम है. हमने ये प्रूव किया है. सेकंड पार्ट ये हुआ कि देखिए, नाउ यू कंसिडर when the two triangles are parallel, it means this line, opposite sides are parallel. So this is parallel to this. PF is parallel to QC because these are opposite sides of parallelogram AECF. And we consider the triangle, this one. Using converse of Pythagoras theorem, in triangle DQC, F is midpoint of DC, and this FP is parallel to CQ. That is why P will be midpoint of DQ by converse of midpoint theorem, or DP is equal to PQ. Similarly, we have to consider this triangle now. Next, this triangle. This triangle A, B, P. This line is parallel to this line because opposite sides of parallelogram AECF. तो ये line और ये line इसमें पैरेलल है. And it is also given that E is a midpoint of AB and this EQ is parallel to AP. That is why PQ is equal to QB by converse of midpoint theorem. You right? AF is parallel to EC. So in triangle DQC, DP is equal to PQ. Similarly, in triangle APB, PQ is equal to QB. देखिए पहले हमने ये प्रूव किया कि दिस DP is equal to PQ. See here. फिर हमने प्रूव किया this PQ is equal to QB. See here. दोनों को कंबाइन करेंगे DP is equal to PQ and PQ is equal to QB. So combining, we can say from equation 1 and 2, DP is equal to PQ is equal to BQ. Means this equal to this equal to this. Or we can say that AF and EC trisect diagonal BD. ये AF और EC है, diagonal BD को 3 equal part में divide करती है. That's all for this question. ABC is a right triangle. The right angle at C means this angle is 9 degree. M is midpoint of hypotenuse. AB means BM is equal to AM. And this MD is parallel to BC. Then we have to prove D is midpoint of AC. See, in triangle ABC, M is midpoint of AB, and this line MD is parallel to BC. That is why, by converse of midpoint theorem, D will be midpoint of AC. First part proved. Right as M is midpoint of AB and MD is parallel to BC. That is why D is midpoint of AC proved by converse of midpoint theorem. First part हमने prove कर दिया है. Now since this BC and MD are parallel, that is why this angle is 90, this angle and these two angles are corresponding angles. This angle is 90 degrees, so this angle will also be 90 degrees. Corresponding angles are equal. So MD is perpendicular to AC. Second part is also proved, but how to write? Angle ACB is equal to angle ADM. These are corresponding angles. So angle ACB is equal to 9 degree. So angle ADM is also 9 degree, and also we can say MD is perpendicular to AC. ये जो MD है इस AC के perpendicular है, means this angle is 9 degree है. Second part is proved. For the third part, what we do, we take these two triangles, MCD triangle and MAD triangle. MD is common and say this angle is 90 degree, this angle is also 90 degree. This side is equal to this side because D is midpoint of AB and this side is common. So the two triangles are congruent. Triangle AMD and CMD, AD is equal to CD. Since D is the midpoint of AC, Angle ADM is equal to angle CDM is 90 degree, and DM is equal to DM common. So triangle AMD is congruent to triangle CMD by SAS by CPCT. AM is equal to CM. ये जो AM है और ये CM इक्वल हुआ, लेकिन M मिड पॉइंट है AB का. So we can write half of AB is equal to AM. In place of AM, that is half of AB. So half of AB is AM is equal to CM. So we can write half of AB is equal to MA is equal to CM. AM and CM, that is one and same thing. Hence proved. That's all for this question.